counting. He threw like 15, like a 15 punch combination. It's like unbelievable. So hell of a fight. I know it was a hard fight for you. I know it was a hard fight for Abner. You guys gave it all. You entertained the crowd, and both of you can be very happy. And you have your arm raised as the continue to be the world champion. You're the king of LA. You're the king of the division, the featherweight division, and you certainly keep on fighting the best of the best. And you deserve to be, and in many of the writers you already are, in the pound for pound best list. So it's a pleasure to introduce you and give the microphone out to the one and only King of LA, Rio Terremoto Santa Cruz.
Thank you guys for always supporting me and for saying all those nice words about me. You know, I always come here and give my heart out to give you guys a great fight and to do my best. So I'm really happy, glad that you guys like the fight, and I'm just happy. Thank you.
Was it a different fight from the first one, and if so, how?
Yeah, you know, Midas came out smarter, you know. He was more cautious. He was waiting for me, trying to counter punch me and stuff like that. But like I said, I always have something for that. You know, my dad, he says that whatever style they bring, I have something in response. And that's what we did. You know, we had something in response for that style. And there were times that I didn't listen to my dad because I was trying to please the fans. But but I had to do it.
Leo, Abner says he wants a third fight, but you're 2-0 now in this rivalry. Do you think you've closed this chapter for good?
Well, you know, the people are that want to decide. You know, if the people loved it, if they think that it was a close fight and that Midas could beat me, if they want it, I'll give him the third fight. But I think, you know, I've already beat him twice. But like I said, I'll give him the third fight if the people want it.
Did you dedicate this fight to your father?
Yeah, you know, like I said, my dad was a real champion. You know, coming to this fight, he was doing really good and everything. But then the day of the weigh and everything, he got really bad. He barely made it to the weigh-in. He had really cramps right here in the back. He couldn't really move, and I was worried. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I was you could see that I was kind of worried because my dad was doing really bad, and he had to go to the room, and he stood there all day. He didn't want to show it or nothing, but I knew that there was something wrong with him, but I was scared that he wasn't going to be in my corner. But thank God, you know, he's a hard man, tough man, and he went there to my corner. He was there. We told him not to go, but you know, he's hard, so that's why he's a real champion, and I dedicate this fight to him. Yeah, of course. You know, I want, like I said, if I beat Midas, I won the fight. I won, you know, unified. If not, I want to make the third fight against Paul Frampton. He beat Don Nito there, so we could make the third fight if the people want it.
Right here in LA.
Yep, of course, here in LA.
Yep.
I was just going to ask, you might have asked that in here, but you mentioned after the fight, Richard mentioned it earlier too, that it looks like you guys want to go after the Gary Wilson fight, right?
Yeah, of course.
How important is that? I'm sorry. How important is that to you to get that done at this point?
You know, I want to be the best. You know, Russell is one of the champions. Oscar Valdez, another champion. Welsh, he just beat Lee Selby. So any unification against any of those champions, you know, I'm up for it. I want to prove I'm one of the best, and to do that, I have to fight the champions, unify, and hopefully win all those titles. But you know, the promoter, sometimes the fights can't happen, so we have to move to another fight. But whoever they make the fight, I'm ready.
Earlier, there was a call out between from Oscar Valdez today. How much would you want that fight to happen, and how much, you know, do you feel it would be something like this, both guys, you know, with that Mexican American heritage?
Of course, you know, he's a Mexican. He comes forward, throwing a lot of punches. I think it's gonna be a great fight because, you know, he has the same style. He comes forward, throwing those big punches. I just have to be really careful because he does, you know, he has power. He goes in with those big hooks, but like I said, you know, I have a response for everything, and I think it'll be an entertaining fight and explosive fight too.
Congratulations on winning
Thank you.
again. You know, you fought guys like Frampton and Mars now who are willing to engage with you, but Gary Russell obviously is a lot different. That's the boxing move. How do you think you would do against that style?
Like my dad, like I said, my dad's a smart man. For every fighter, he knows how to stand me. With Gary Russell, you know, timing, he's really fast and everything, but you know, timing beats speed. And I have sparred in the gym with fighters that are really fast, and I do good against them because, you know, I know how to fight them. Every time they throw, I go first, and you know, I think with my pressure, you guys saw, I don't know if you guys saw, but when Joseph Diaz was pressuring, he worked the body. You guys could tell that Gary Russell went down. You know, he wasn't throwing with power. His speed wasn't there anymore. But then Joseph stopped, and that's when Gary Russell kept. So I think with my pressure working the body, I think I could adjust and beat Gary Russell.
Is that the fight you want next?
That one or any unification, you know, Gary Russell, he's a third WC. There's Oscar Valdez, Welsh, or you know, any. I'm ready for whoever the fans want.
Leo, when you're you know your dad is going through stuff, like he said the last couple of days, can you tell in the fight, in the corner, if he's feeling pain, or do you notice it at all, or is he good at blocking it out?
Right there he is, by the way.
You know, he's really good at blocking it out, because you know, he always tries to show me that he's not intense. He knows that I worry a lot, you know, he knows that I worry a lot. So even yesterday when I told him, hey, what's wrong, and I could see in his face that he was trying to hide it from me, but I still could tell him. He was like, no, I'm okay. But I knew there was like something wrong with him, but he didn't want to worry me because he knew I have a big fight, and sometimes those things make you, you know, do worse. But you know, I did better because of him to make him his hopes up and to make him feel better. So because every time he sees me do good, and I knew a victory was gonna bring his hopes up, and hopefully it did.